Hello, everyone. Nzimani Masita from Home Health Education Service, an organization that aims at bringing hopes into the families by selling books, health books for the spiritual, mental, physical, and social health. I would like to talk to you about what I like to term the clinic in the kitchen. Have you realized that the top-notch killer diseases are lifestyle diseases? Those diseases whereby the doctor gives you prescription and along with it gives you a lifestyle change. You must do this, you must do that, you must stop that, drink a lot of water, sleep more hours. Eat this, don't eat that. We are talking of diseases like cancer, diabetes, heart diseases, and all the pressure issues. And now, I want to believe that Dr. Pamplona Roja and Dr. Maltaxas Barrier, when they were practicing in their health centers, they realized this problem, that people did not connect the food issues with their health. And so they came up with this project, 250 recipes for healing and prevention. Have you realized how we do not mind what we put into our bodies, but we mind what we put into our cars, the kind of fuel you put in your car, but we don't mind what we put into our bodies. Like, food is only nice only while it stays in the mouth, but once it goes down into the belly, what remains is what it does to you. Now, they made this project of 250 responses to about 150 diseases, and they collected recipes using ingredients from all over the world to make sure that everyone can find and is able to make these recipes. Now, what I like is they categorize these recipes according to the organs of the body and systems. And the way this book is structured is that it helps you to know exactly how to cook. It has the times you have to use when you're cooking and the time you take for preparation. We have in here recipes for the eyes, we have recipes for the blood, for the heart, we have recipes for cancer. They also have made basic recipes. They have made transitional meals because the meals contained and the recipes in this book are vegetarian to make sure they optimize your health. For instance, we may look at the recipes for the eyes. Everybody knows that when we talk of the eyes, we think of carrots, but carrot is not the only thing. Then this book gives you more information. When you go to page 74 of it, we have here the spinach salad. Who could think spinach could be beneficial for the eyes? And what I like about this book is that it tells you the properties, the medicinal properties of the food articles that make the ingredients for these recipes. For instance, it tells you here that the ingredients of this spinach salad, they have properties that helps against diseases of the eye such as conjunctivitis, cataracts, night blindness, like we experience that as most drivers. And now they tell you that these food articles have the qualities or properties needed, the vitamin A or beta-carotene that is needed by the eyes. And then if we can take a short glimpse into recipes for the cancer, which is so afflicting our people. We have here on page 265, if you can take a look, the violet salad. The violet salad is made up of the red cabbage, the olives, and mushrooms, because they have what is needed to fight the cancer cells. So it tells you that these food articles have the high content of phytochemicals and anthocyanins. And these are natural pigments that have dark blue color or the reddish ones, and they help fight or eliminate toxic substances in our bodies. And also this book, it shows you alongside with the the organs or systems that most benefit from the ingredient or from the recipes, other organs or systems that also will benefit. When you go towards the end of the book, it gives you some information on how to weigh for the recommended daily allowance. It also gives you the measurements and illustration of that, and then it ends with some index of measurements and equivalents. It gives you some index of recipes, some indexes of index by cost, index by food articles, and it also gives you transitional meals so that you will know how to move from a flesh-based diet to a plant-based diet. And now, because the aim of Home Health Education Service is to bring hope into every family, and this book, they want to make it a legacy. It comes with a hardcover, glossy hardcover, that can remain clean and in a good condition for a very long time. If it catches some dirt, you just take a moist cloth and you rub it off, and it becomes as new again. And when you look at the pages also, the pages are glossy. They don't tear easily. Also, the binding is the cloth binding. Cloth binding doesn't tear easily. If it does get detached from the pages, it's easy to glue it back again. We could give you this book for free, but so that every other family could have it, we will only give it to you for 555 rands. Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends. My name is Dora. I'm presenting 250 recipe for healing and prevention. We live in the kitchen, we die in the kitchen. Most of the top diseases are lifestyle oriented, and in other words, they are caused by how we live, they are caused by what and how we eat and prepare our foods. Just to mention a few of the diseases like cancer, diabetes, stroke, heart diseases, and the list go on. In this 21st century, Dr. Pamplona and Dr. Malax has provided evidence that plant-based foods, while in their natural state or minimally processed, can do much to relieve our ailments. So we can heal up by eating healthy foods. The book 250 Recipes for Healing and Prevention is in response to the lifestyle diseases problem. This is actually a clinic in your kitchen 24/7. The recipes presented in this volume are recommended for almost 150 diseases classified according to our organs or part of the body they benefit the most. The plan includes sections of the book, explains the pages. It has some icons and graphics to help you get the information very quick. So the book has 19 chapters. For instance, chapter 19 has 10 recipes for cancer prevention, and chapter 15 has 12 recipes for metabolism. So they offer a wide range of recipes to choose from. Since you will be having this book by the end of today, meaning that your medical bills will decrease. Number two, you will enjoy the variety of recipes while you prevent and heal other diseases that you did not know that you are sick from. And thirdly, you will live longer and enjoy the life. The book comes in a hardcover, which lasts long and is easy to clean it outside. It has colorful pictures to help you identify certain foods. It is in a malon binding, which is not easy for the papers to tear off. It is glossy papers. They used glossy papers to print all the information we need. In assuring us about the book itself, with the help of the 250 recipes, meaning that you have to make your food your medicine and your medicine your food.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My name is Kilebohile Kambinda. I'm from Home Health, Education and Services.
So, what can I help you with?
Okay, I'm here. I've actually brought a clinic to your house.
Clinic to my house.
Yes.
I've never heard about that.
Oh, okay. This is a very beautiful book.
What title is the book?
It's called the 250 Recipe.
It looks like a book I have. I have a book like that, but I'm not sure if it could be the same book.
Is it healthy foods?
Something like that.
Oh, you're not too sure. Okay, if it's a healthy foods, then you have the right book now. Because now, this one is going to give the recipes. We live in the kitchen and we also do what? We also die in the kitchen. So
Okay.
this book is the most, okay, what is happening is that most of the top diseases are lifestyle oriented. In other words, they are caused by how we live, how we eat, and how we prepare our foods. So this book is going to help you and to show you and give you guidance on how to prepare your food. And it also brings healing and prevention.
Is that so?
Mm.
Yeah, I think I would be interested in the book. I've got a mom who has got diabetes. Do you have any information about diabetes, recipes concerning diabetes? in the book?
Diabetes, yeah, because this is a vegetarian recipe. It's going to give you, it's a plant-based recipes that will, it has like 150 recommended diseases that will help and you'll get healed after preparing those dishes.
And how tasty are the recipes? I heard you saying plant-based. Is there any meat? No, we are used to meat.
No, the book will provide for you nice recipes, and it's very easy because as we open the last page there, you will get recipes for infections, you'll get, okay, at first, let me tell you about this book, it's very interesting. It has a general plan of the work, whereby you get basic recipes, you'll get dressing, sauces, and you'll get transition recipes.
What are transition recipes?
Okay, transition recipes, let's go to page 36, and then you will see what are transition recipes. Okay. Okay, these ones, they're going to help you in changing from an omnivorous, from changing from eating meat, and then now you try to eat vegetarian,
Okay,
plant-based diet.
okay.
Yes, and then I want to show you something on cancer also. Let's go to page 262. Okay. Okay, I have a very beautiful recipe here for you that you are going to prepare it in just only in 15 minutes, and it's a vegetable juice. And the ingredients, you just need a 500 gram of carrots, of tomatoes, and 1 cucumber. And then in preparation, you just have to blend it, and then you get it. And then from here, you are going to prevent cancer. And you are going to, it digests so quickly into your body, and it goes into the blood.
Okay, that's interesting. Can you please open for me the page? As I said, I've got a mother who's got diabetes, and it seems to be quite an interesting recipe book. I just want to have a look and also at the ingredients.
Okay, you will get it also in page 254. That's where you will get all the ingredients of how to prevent diabetes. Okay? And then this book, it's a very beautiful book because the pages are so strong. And it's a hardcover whereby you can just wipe it. It will last you forever and ever.
Actually, it's quite colorful.
Yes.
And as I said, if it's written by the same person who wrote the book that I have in the house, I think I would be interested to have it, because the one I have on foods has been quite helpful to my family.
Yeah.
So
and
if it's by the same person, I would really be interested to get one. How much, by the way, is it?
this is a very cheap book. You only get it for 570. And let me tell you, since you are going to get this book by end of this today, your medical bills are going to be reduced, and you will enjoy the variety of recipes, and also you are going to live longer and enjoy life.
Is that so?
Yes.
For approximately, how long would I expect change, like, after adopting these, using these recipes? For how long
sometimes
would you?
it really takes time. It also depends from you how you're going to prepare the foods, because you also get some ingredients, how to prepare them. And then as time goes on and you are patient also in taking this, you don't get crave of eating meat, you definitely get healed so quick.
Are the ingredients available on the market? Because maybe you're talking about foods that are maybe in the States, in other Western countries. Would I be able to find the ingredients for these
Yes,
recipes?
the good thing also with this book, it gives you the index and the recipe guidance. If you might see avocado, but it's written in another name, so it will show us this is for Africans, and then you can be able to go and, like, if there's pine nuts, you'll know that you have to go and get pine kernel. This one you can get it in page 278.
May I just have a look?
Okay.
They look so attractive. It looks like it's a meaty recipe. It looks so attractive. I think
But actually, it's not a meat.
yeah, I think I would like to have one of. I would like to have this book.
Okay, no, that would be great. You can just pay it at once. Are we going to do the transactions today, or you just do it tomorrow?
I should be able to get something. Let me check my bedroom. I think I have something now.
Okay.
Okay, yesterday you present 250 recipes, isn't it? Yeah, thank you very much. So we want to hear some questions, those who've got questions, even a comment as well. Can you raise the hands up so that I'll be able to see you?
Thank you. On 250 recipes, there was something that I noticed. The client was appealing diabetic. I've got a relative, a mother, who is diabetic, and the canvasser part, she was continuing canvassing. I think what our brother was saying, that canvassing is not delivering, but receiving the information, so that timingly you can say what is very important. I think we need to take note of that. Let's be on the listening part much, so that we can give the relevant information and we can win the sale. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. What happened is I was caught unaware. I was not supposed to do the presentation, so I wasn't too sure of the book. I heard the client, what the client was saying. She spoke about the diabetic, but I had no clue where to find it in the book. But I know from here, it was okay, I'm still new in this thing, but I know I will do it, and I'm going to be one of the successful canvassers. Yes.
Just want to say something. Just want to say something on the listening part. Looks like we are putting more emphasis on listening to the client. Me personally, I don't think this is the right time for us to do the listening. We have come to deliver this service. There is time to get the information from the client, and it's called a information. Know something about this person before you go to the person. Because the moment, for example, like the sister was delivering the message, if she went too much into talking about the diabetes, she was going to start giving diagnosis for the diabetes, which is not our responsibility. That's the responsibility of the book. Somebody, you give them too much information on that program, they'll end up saying, thank you for the information. They don't need the book anymore. So here we are centering the client to the book. Even if I know a lot about the disease, it's not my job at that time to explain the disease in details, but lead the client to the book. Thank you.
Sorry if I am allowed to say something. It's following what Pastor Banda said. Sometimes we tend to give too much information about the content if the client is concentrated on one specific point. And if they start asking about, and does it talk about this, and does it talk about that, does it talk about that? Sometimes we can get ourselves into very hot water because no book contains every information about everything. So it may be very difficult to start answering specific questions. So it's better to, as Pastor Banda said, to point directly to the book and to give some information for them to discover for themselves, to create the appetite for the book, but don't answer all the questions.
Thank you. Hands up, please.
Yeah, I also would like to comment on the delivering all the information that is contained in the book. What I have noticed from one of my prospect, once you deliver all the information, you make him or her to start to think of other books similar to those that you are telling them. And then from there, they will tell you, you know what, I have the same information. So we must allow them to, we must just appetize them so that they can want to buy the book and read for themselves.
Good day to every saint. I just want to encourage the seller. There is always a starting point. We are here for the learning curve. There's nothing wrong you have done. Just keep it up, that good spirit. The mere fact that you were able to say, even though I don't know the book, I will make a try. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the presenter. We are up. Share the time's up now. Thank you very much.
250 recipes for healing and prevention.
This work presents 250 recipes that use over 130 different foods, which can prevent and cure a multitude of diseases. The vegetarian recipes included in this volume are recommended for nearly 150 diseases and are presented by the organ or body part that most benefits from their use. Dr. Pamplona Roger, research physician and highly experienced author, collaborates with Dr. Malecheche Baria to provide an in-depth analysis of the composition and nutritional, preventative and curative value of each recipe.
The recipes proposed in this work are useful during all stages of life for children, preteens and adolescents, adults and the elderly. Diseases such as stress, heart attacks, high cholesterol, ulcers, cancer and many more can find part of their prevention or cure in the recipes suggested in this book.
This work begins with base recipes for making different dishes. Recipes for bread, sauces and dressings that are ideal for different dishes. And recipes to substitute certain foods, to slowly and easily move towards a healthier style of eating. Modern cuisine, just like society, is becoming more international with each passing day. Due to this, each and every one of the recipes presented in this work are made with ingredients originating from a variety of places around the world.
In addition to the ingredients and step-by-step directions, each recipe includes preparation and cooking times and icons for the organs or systems that benefit from them. There are also a series of health counsels and chef suggestions, with culinary tricks that help to make the recipes tastier, as well as informative tables with supplementary or special interest information relating to the recipes.
The nutritional value tables tell us about the calorie and protein content of each recipe, as well as carbohydrates, fiber, fat, cholesterol, and sodium content, all shown by way of percentage bars as they relate to the RDA, recommended daily allowance, or the SDI, safe daily intake.
The set of recipes included in this work offers a complete guide for the transition from an omnivorous diet, where one eats a little of everything, to one that cures and prevents, something that should be done progressively.
At the end of the book, there are a wide variety of recipe indexes by ingredients, type of dish, and alphabetically, as well as detailed weights and measures tables, synonyms, and equivalents.
250 Recipes for Healing and Prevention offers a series of dishes that can ease the transition from a diet that includes animal origin foods to a much more healthful diet, such as a vegetarian one.